Welcome to Beyond the Blade, Adrenaline Junkies. Today we're turning the key, or the crank, on some of the toughest, loudest, and most legendary vintage engines ever built. From hot bulb beasts to hit and miss icons, prepare for raw power in motion. This Russian radial engine bursts into life with that unmistakable thunder only a radial can produce. It's a powerful reminder of Soviet-era engineering built for the air and born to perform. There's something raw and satisfying about watching a Lister 4-cylinder come to life, all started by hand. This stationary diesel engine might be old school, but that deep rumble proves it's still got a serious heart. This 24 horsepower wrap semi-diesel gives us a clear warning. Too much oil in the crankcase, and things get unpredictable. These engines are tough, but even they have limits when the balance isn't right. This vintage beast roars back to life after years of silence. The Enterprise DSG-36 may be old, but its deep growl and raw mechanical rhythm still command attention. Raw, loud, and unapologetically powerful, this World War II era V12 diesel from a German Tiger tank comes to life with open pipes. See it growl and rumble like it's still on the battlefield. The iconic Daimler-Benz DB605 comes alive. This legendary World War II aircraft engine delivers a fierce growl and smooth power, a sound that once echoed through the skies in Messerschmitt fighters. Don't let the single cylinder fool you. This 40 horsepower hot bulb engine packs a serious punch. Running on crude oil, it thumps to life with deep rhythmic power, echoing the raw engineering of early industrial machines. Watch as this old black Ruston engine comes to life with the help of a Peter engine. From rust to roar, it's a gritty mechanical startup full of clanks, smoke, and raw power. Weighing in at 15 tons and pushing out 100 horsepower, this big Sulzer engine roars to life with deep, thunderous pulses. A true mechanical giant, built for endurance and engineered to impress. A JP3 diesel engine from R.A. Lister, England powers the train. It has 30 horsepower and runs at 1,300 revolutions per minute. Dating back to around 1932, this 20 horsepower Ronaldson Bros and Tippett engine fires up with timeless charm. Built tough and made to last, It's a proud piece of Australian mechanical history that is still running strong. This 1919 5-horsepower Hercules hit-and-miss engine still gets the job done. Watch it power an original saw with that unmistakable chug, living proof that old iron still cuts deep over a century later.
No paint and everything, there's no sticker.
There's a decal. Originally that had a picture of the Hercules, the god of whatever he is, and he's holding on to the crankshaft of an engine, saying he can't stop it or slow it down. It makes so much power. It's stronger than that guy. Now, too bad you can't see the rest of it.
Jonathan.
This classic 35 horsepower Hornsby diesel engine starts up with grit and purpose. Known for its power and reliability, this old black workhorse proves once again that real engineering never fades. The Field Marshal Fowler isn't just an engine. With its signature bark and single-cylinder thump, this classic machine fires up with all the character of British agricultural engineering at its finest. This 16 horsepower stationary engine starts with a steady thump, then quickly gets to work driving a stone crusher. From quiet rhythm to crushing force, it's a perfect example of vintage horsepower doing serious work. This 4-horsepower Mites & Weiss hot bulb diesel may be modest in size, but it delivers timeless charm. With its distinct rhythm and smoky startup, this antique engine is a living tribute to early diesel craftsmanship. This Gardner 2-stroke hot bulb diesel engine builds up to life with heat, smoke, and patience. Each beat echoes classic engineering as this hard-working beauty shakes off the cold and gets to work. At 20 horsepower, this gas-powered giant is all about raw timing, unmistakable. With its steady beat and rugged build, this stand motor proves that good diesel never dies. At noon in 2019, the classic Gouldner GL22 evaporator diesel engine fires up with unmistakable charm. Built tough and made to last, it's a living example of early American engineering. Steady, powerful, and deeply satisfying to watch run. This 20 horsepower Fairbanks Morse engine comes to life with that iconic, slow thumping rhythm. This 15 horsepower Acme Antique steam engine hasn't run in over half a century. It finally moves again after a full teardown, some fresh oil, and a breath of air. Not steam powered this time, but the sound, motion, and legacy still absolutely alive. This 1919 Fairbanks Morse Z6 horsepower engine starts with a chug and settles into that timeless hit-and-miss rhythm. Reliable, rugged, and full of character, it's a perfect example of early 20th century power that just won't quit. This beautifully preserved Otto Crossley engine from 1896 is a glimpse into the dawn of internal combustion. Its elegant mechanisms and steady rhythm make it more than a machine. It's living industrial history.
Yay!
Well done, Howard! Oh, look out! Coming downhill now. No, keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah, keep it going. It's on a slope, isn't it?
It's running.
Oh, it's working.
Well done. Well done, gentlemen.
Well done, good on you. Too much gas. Too much gas. Takes a woman. Wow, look at that. Yay!
Captured at a festival, this 15-ton, 100-horsepower Sulzer twin-cylinder engine starts up with a deep, deliberate growl. It's heavy, historic, and absolutely mesmerizing to watch in motion. This antique Witt diesel engine takes on a cold start with grit and growl. Slow cranks, thick smoke, and satisfying first ignition prove that real diesel power never fades, even after years of rest.
Yeah. All right. Let's heat it up a little more. All right, we're gonna try it again. Mike got another second wind. It's not easy spinning them wheels. Them wheels probably go about 400 pounds.
Once it hits compression.
There it goes. I hear it.
Keep it in there. Keep it in there.
Keep it in there. Look at it. Downwind. Let me get out. Let me get from downwind. Takes a little to get started. Once it's started, it'll run there all day. Look at all the smoke. Oh, yay.
With 15 liters of displacement and a steady 25 horsepower of continuous output, this HEMAG engine shows what slow-turning strength looks like. Under peak loud, it pushes up to 30 horsepower at just 300 RPM. This vintage diesel engine channels the classic design and rugged reliability of Rust and Hornsby. With its steady thump and industrial charm, it brings old school engineering to life with every turn of the flywheel. With 22 horsepower and decades behind it, this old black engine roars to life like it never left the field. Thick flywheels, deep growls, and a powerful startup make it a true mechanical classic. Rugged, rhythmic, and rich with history, it's a diesel classic that refuses to fade. This 5-cylinder Blackstone EPV from 1944 powers up with the steady strength you'd expect from wartime engineering. This 16-horsepower transportable hot bulb engine from 1929 starts with a glow and a growl. It was designed to travel where power was needed most, but it still runs with the slow, strong rhythm of early industrial muscle. With its steady hit-and-miss beat and iconic open crank design, the 15-horsepower IHC famous engine fires up like it has never aged a day. It is a proud piece of early American horsepower, still running strong and full of character.
Big smile, Bruce, big smile.
And that's it for today's blast from the mechanical past. If these engines got your heart thumping, hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe for more old school firepower. Until next time, keep it loud, right here on Beyond the Blade.